ChartPrime's linear regression oscillator is built to measure where price sits relative to its underlying regression trend, then present that reading as a normalized oscillator that can highlight momentum, mean reversion, and shifts in directional bias. Rather than working like a simple overbought and oversold tool, it combines trend logic with threshold analysis, which gives it a broader role in chart interpretation. The indicator overview describes it as a tool for spotting potential mean reversion and trend conditions with threshold levels, trend markers, invalidation levels, and optional bar coloring. At the center of the indicator is the linear regression calculation itself. In the source code, the oscillator is built from a regression line based on closing prices over a chosen look-back period, then normalized using a 100-bar average and standard deviation. That normalization is important because it turns the raw regression output into a more standardized reading, which makes the zero line and threshold levels easier to interpret across changing market conditions. The result is an oscillator that can show whether price is leaning above or below its regression mean and how stretched that move may have become. The zero line plays a major role in how the indicator is read. When the oscillator crosses above zero, it signals a shift toward positive trend pressure. When it crosses below zero, it suggests weakening conditions or a move toward negative trend pressure. The script marks those transitions with diamond symbols in the oscillator pane and directional labels on price itself, which helps connect the oscillator reading back to the main chart. That makes the tool useful not only for measuring position relative to trend, but also for highlighting when that trend bias may be changing. The upper and lower thresholds add a second layer. By default, those sit at positive 1.5 and negative 1.5, and they are designed to flag stretched conditions where mean reversion becomes more relevant. In the code, when the oscillator begins to turn back after moving beyond one of those thresholds, the indicator can mark a reversion event. That means the tool is not only identifying trend direction, but also watching for the point where momentum may have extended too far and started to rotate back. This is why it can be useful in both trending and mean reverting conditions, depending on where the oscillator is positioned and how it is turning. Another feature is the invalidation level. The script tracks recent highs and lows over a short rolling window, then uses those levels to mark where the current signal would be considered invalid. That adds a practical layer to the indicator because it gives the chart a visible reference for where the current directional read may no longer hold. Optional candle coloring is also included, which can make the dominant oscillator state easier to read without constantly shifting attention between the pane and price. This oscillator can also become more useful when it is combined with tools that help confirm direction, momentum, or structure. A regression shift may carry more weight when price action is also holding on the right side of a moving average. RSI is supporting the move rather than fading against it, and ADX shows that directional pressure is still building. Used this way, the linear regression oscillator becomes less of an isolated signal and more of a supporting tool within a broader chart context. In practice, ChartPrime's linear regression oscillator works best as a context tool for trend pressure and possible reversion. It helps show when momentum is shifting, when conditions may be stretched, and where the current read may start to lose validity.